Utah will bring it across. This is Collier, and he hands it off to Harkless. Against the Hornets and that loss on Friday, but overall had a pretty good offensive night. Armstrong on the drive and the bucket. Since of Caitlin Clark. Williams with the jumper. Tell me about Cody Williams' jumper a little bit. That prior three he took, it seemed like there was some odd rotation on the ball. This last jazz on him that time. Hawkins goes tween, steps back. Wow. He used the self-checkout line. Hawkins with a long two.
Like about the way that you played last week?
Man, I think, you know, like I said, we put in a lot of work.
Not as in-depth as you're going to in an NBA regular season game, but they saw when he had space up the floor the other night, he gets downhill speed at you. He's a really good decision maker. They're trying to stop his progress in the backcourt.
Leads back up to 14.
Tilly's put himself together pretty nice night. 15.
And Filipowski trying to keep.
He should be open to just turn and shoot it, and all of a sudden there's a hand over top of the ball because they cover the ground. So that's the biggest adjustment for all of these guys.
Steps, and some people are making steps into crew chief roles. Some are making their first steps as G League officials, and when we see those positive steps, those that can apply.
Yeah, Summer League coach. Here's Cody Williams, and that ball did a victory lap and finally fame. Armstrong around the Mobley screen. Nice layoff glass, man.
Guys come out in that first game. You know all eyes are on you. You're the featured player in that particular game.
$16 points for McGriff after that.
And Golden State and Utah went head-to-head in a fast-paced Summer League matchup on July 13th. From hot shooting to defensive clamps, this one had everything. Let's break down the top moments from a 103-93 Warriors win. Not Gabe Madsen came off the bench on fire, knocking down 6 threes in the first half alone. He finished with 22 points on 7 of 12 shooting, lighting up the Jazz defense and energizing Golden State early. Utah countered with Cody Williams, who put up a strong all-around performance, 22 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. The rookie looked confident attacking the rim and finding teammates in transition. Alex Tuhey added 15 points and 5 boards for the Warriors, showing touch inside and out.
Asmus might have gotten away with a push-off there. Good roll by Filipowski for the layup. And it's down to a 6-point game with 46.6. Baseline drive, good help defense. And that three is good again, boy.
In a way that just like physically he's carrying himself and his strength and his self-assuredness.
Wow, bucket and one. Shackelford.
Of the gates absolutely firing. They got off to a great start as a result.
Shackelford with the three from the wing.
Able to shoot it even when there's defense in his space, which just wasn't. Now he's running to the line one more time.
Nice little step through layup, good. Richard for 3, quick trigger, it's good. Yeah,
no doubt. We had a meeting today and we'll continue those discussions tomorrow. And of course, everything that we do in terms of
10-0 run for the Warriors. Filipowski turned the corner, man. Great agility and handle by the big man. Delane turns the corner, and Filipowski packed that.
His on-ball defense and ability to create.
Frustrating, right? But when you have conversations with head coach Will Hardy, what are the expectations and the vision moving forward with such a young, talented roster?
Smith with the cross. Raises up. Led the team in points, threes, and free throws made, and steals.
First game.
Here's Cody Williams downhill. Lays it home with the left.
Up a little bit, man, and seeing another side of him. A lot of people don't get to see very often with athletes.
Collier missed. Williams followed him just to put a period on Dewey. At the end of the shot clock, wild one. Tipped it up and in just the way he drew it up to.
In the first game, so Utah came out trying to impede his progress. He has settled down, and he's done a much better job being strong through all that pressure.
Wow, great move in.
Those flurries of three-pointers to what they're trying to do with their movement and spacing and how it frees up things for Steph Curry and Draymond Green and Jimmy Butler.
Chris Mannon made his presence felt with 13 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 blocks, impacting every area of the floor. For Utah, Kyle Filipowski poured in 21 points, but struggled from deep, going 1 of -8 from 3. Cam McGriff was the perimeter threat they needed, hitting 5 triples and finishing with 19 points. The tide turned in the second half. Golden State's defense locked in, forcing 30 turnovers. Yes, 30. That relentless pressure created runouts and easy buckets.
Kelsey Mitchell with another big game for the Fever, leading the way in score.
Perfect. Catch the ball and immediately swing through to get that.
To Richard. Boy, great spin move inside and bucket. Wow. Jazz Summer League head coach barking out the play, and the play is for Cody Williams.
Yeah, man, he really.
Boy, Hawkins had a notion. Now directing traffic. Madsen seeing the next chapter in Taylor Hendricks' comeback for the Utah Jazz. Great pick and pass ahead.
As is anyone in this league, whether that be, coaches, young coaches, or young players, you want to see them make steps.
Armstrong, rebounded by the Jazz temporarily. Wow, what a circus shot.
They're in a relaxed position.
Armstrong being hounded out front. Great defense, better offense.
This is the time of year where everything started falling into place still in terms of any rule changes or points of emphasis going forward. But in these early discussions, what are some of the things you're talking about? And also in a more relaxed mindset than they would be a lot of times during the regular season.
On the chase action, gets it back. Good switch by Filipowski, moving his feet well, and he forces the turnover. Collier. And one.
As you play that way, it's very difficult to find a rhythm. Game 2, they typically settle down. You saw that with Cooper Flag.
Armstrong. That's enough the elbow action. Nice lay with the left.
Have discussions about it, and as the competition committee, that's of course governors, that's players, coaches.
Sanogo on the drive. Great time inside, and Cody Williams.
Just supporting the guys. Like, we've had a very long summer together, and we worked really hard. So mindset in us, just obviously it's going to be a different season this year. We're a young team,
but nonetheless, if there were a shooter on this broadcast, he would probably appreciate it.
Has done a nice job in limited time.
Golden State right now, like their tempo after makes is in the air to avoid the contact.
Up and down we go, and a bucket at the other end by Golden State. Quick counter.
Jaden Shackelford dropped 12 points, while Taron Armstrong contributed 9 and kept the ball moving. Will Richard played a gritty two-way game with 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 steals. Golden State wasn't lights out from deep, just 26% from 3. But they controlled the glass with a 47-33 rebound advantage and outscored the Jazz in second-chance points. Efficient free throw shooting, 84% from the line, helped close it out. Strong depth, defensive intensity, and a statement night from Gabe Madsen carried the Warriors to a 10-point win. Summer League continues to deliver. For more highlights, analysis, and breakout player coverage, hit that like button and subscribe.